Well, hello there, microphone and people. How using the streaming? You can't hear me. Yes, you can. Can you hear me when I talk this close? What? That I'm going to try and fix. Does that look better? Yeah, that looks better to me. Let me know if you can hear me or if you can't hear me. I don't know why that's so. Hey, it's DJ Doms. Now that looks a lot better to me. I'm going to bring the thresholds down and turn the gate back on. How does that look? Yeah, that looks like you can hear me. Sorry if you couldn't hear me initially. Minus 70 dB. Yeah, cool. Okay, well, I have some faith that you can hear me talking, so that's good. Hey, thanks, Jarek. Thanks, Marco. Appreciate it. Oh, geez, wrong screen. I got two keyboards, two mice, two screens. This is all very different how I would normally do it. Okay, so how do I see chat? Chat's on that screen. Okay, I can deal with that. How's everyone's Thursday night going? Obviously, it is Friday morning here. I have been out. I've had one coffee. I've done my workout. I'm set. It's pretty good. So I can tell you we're going to do some sound design. Let me grab my headphones. And we'll check you can hear this computer. I did check that before. So I'm not even sure that that's worth saving because it was just mucking around with form. Oh, that's probably much better. The microphone was around the other way because I was doing some recording. That should be much, much, much better in terms of my voice. Let me put the filters back how they were roughly. Okay. What? Ran out of ketchup? Who's even doing that? Who does their ordering? That guy had one job. Let's save this thing. Okay, so it's 2011. It's using form to make sounds. All right, and let's do more of that same thing. Actually, I want to make a real bass. My God, I've had this in my head for days and I just haven't had time. Let's make a real bass. What should we do with it? I don't want to use unison. Let's make our own wavetable by just FMing some stuff. Let's get something. It's FM from B. So let's move this. Okay, so let's go into here and we're going to make this all a bit smoother. Spectral morph. Can we we can split the wavetable, right? I don't remember how to do it. So like if we go to like, so these are just cuts between. So let's go to like, yeah. Can we remove after? Add remove. Oh yeah, yeah. Remove from selected to end. Yeah. So now we've just got those. Okay, cool. And now we can spectral morph everything. And that should be smoother. Yeah, that's a bit smoother. Cool. Hey, Ambietti. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. So I reckon we'll do some sample manipulation in a bit, because I know we talked about that on Discord, but I just want to make a bass. So we've got that LFO quite slowly. Let's take it off C. Maybe we can put it up an octave. Yeah, that's pretty crackly. All right, so we'll use a different LFO and we'll just adjust the FM amount at a different rate. Cool, so we're getting heaps of weird textures in there, which is good. What else can we do? We take off a bit of the tops because it's a bit thrashy. We could put both the LFOs on here. So I am well, actually, Amber Yeti. Thanks. I hope you are as well. That's kind of nice because it's just taming the tops a bit. Ooh, and then we could do some music. Makes it a bit washed out. Let's give it some distortion. And if we give it a band pass. Okay, so let's put an EQ before the distortion. What I'm trying to do here is just create some little bells and some little dips and just move them around. Maybe more. Oh, whoops, Q's not what I want. More. And maybe up here. And what's everyone doing? All y'all in lockdown? I actually want those to move at completely different rates. So let's remove all modulators from those. So I want these to be a little faster. But again, not BPM synced and not really dialed in. Cool, that's a little fast. 4, where are you at? Yeah, so we get that like washing phasey thing going on. And that maybe higher frequency, less. That into distortion should really pop out different frequencies. And then I would normally notch it, but I'm not really feeling notches lately. Oh, we could comb filter it. Maybe we'll comb filter it earlier. Oh, I just realized Serum might have been under chat, but it's not, which is good. So I'm liking what the comb's doing. We're getting some weirdness. Comb. What would you even call it? Val Reese? It's not really a Reese. Comb Val Neuro. All right, let's take some audio of that and then continue working it. You get the gist. I'm not loving the low EQ, I think. It's got too much gain. Yeah, that's a bit better. Let's freeze it. And do some flatten. All right, what else should we do to this? Let's have a look at it in span. Oh, I don't have a limiter on here. Right. Oh, I meant to check if I had M recorder. I do have M recorder. Cool, that's going to come in handy if we do some different sound designy stuff later. Cool, so the sub's nice. Yeah, so the sub's sufficiently strong. This is nice and hollowed out. Oh, thank you. We probably want to dip some of this and maybe bring back some of this, but some distortion might do it. So we've got a few options. In fact, before we go wrecking anything, let's dump that raw thing into the sample library. Thanks. Rename 2011 comb. Hey Elvian, how you doing? I saw your comment about Caliber. I haven't listened to Caliber in a while, so I didn't have anything good to write back yet. So yeah, my intention is maybe to do less of those inspired by episodes, or to do them formatted in a kind of different way, which I haven't worked out yet. That's why they haven't been coming thick and fast. So I got 2 video ideas I want to shoot this weekend. So fingers crossed there will be new short video content. What do we call it? Comb, Val, Reese, Raw. All right, cool. Now we can kind of wreck this, and it doesn't matter. We've still got the original. So I would duck that, but that might sound really good. Just trashed. Let's use trash. I haven't used trash in ages. It's so much fun. Don't need the presets. Is there a way to make it bigger? Because it might be more interesting at double size if we can actually see what's going on a little better. No, I don't think that there is a way. All right, cool. Let's turn on multiband. So down low, I like to just use drive. I picked one at random. Might have to just loop. Caliber is good. Nicotine in my penis. Yeah. I do like what I've heard in the past. I just haven't heard any for ages. So maybe we push this up a little. So we're spacebar is not passing through the plugin, which is kind of annoying. Let's try. I'm assuming one of these will be BST3. And maybe it won't grab spacebar. Yeah, cool. That one's not grabbing the spacebar. Multiband, drive, doesn't matter which one we use. Yeah, trash is great. And I was really in the habit of using it. Oh, let's use like fuzz on the top. And then we're getting back some of that. Is there a way to keep span open when I leave this channel? Plugins. Yeah, so auto hide plugin windows. Oh, we'll just chuck span on here anyway. Yeah, so you can see we've got to tame this stuff, but we've got heaps of our top end back. And then in the middle here, let's maybe heavy. Let's just muck around. That's cool. Let's tame some of these peaks because they are out of control. My favorite peak taming software needs a little update. Otherwise, oh, so 600. Right there, we gotta get rid of him. Okay, maybe a little higher. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds pretty distorted now. Hang on, let's back it off a little. So a couple of ways to back off. We can do a dry. Yeah, so we're getting nice movement up top. Oh, that's probably... There's a little bit around 3K that would be nice to duck out. Cool, and then this thing's not even stereo at all, so we got a few ways we can do stereo. I've been doing this stereo thing lately, which is one of my video ideas, but I won't go into it. It's just a tiny bit of chorus, which is cool. Or maybe we can use erosion and like sweeten up the top end as well. I wonder if we EQ out the top end just before this, maybe we can get some more noise in there. Maybe we try vocoder instead. We got to get them about the same volume, otherwise I can't tell whether that's an improvement or not. So I'm taking the volume down and then I can turn this rack on and off. Man, that's subtle. Cool. Okay, so before trash, let's try moving some EQs around and see if we can get something cool, like some additional movement into that distortion. Maybe a bit shorter. Yeah, I guess show automation. Let's draw it manually. I hope this is what everyone wanted to see, but I felt like some sound design was well and truly in order. Especially, I want to have a whole new palette for new EP idea. So maybe we bring that. Oh. Cool, and then let's do something real similar on another one of these, but notching instead. And we'll take that. Sweet. All right, well, we got at least one happy person, so I'm happy as well. And let's make this a little faster. Actually, let's change the range, otherwise it's going to sound like we just copy pasted, which we definitely didn't do. Cool. Let's widen that up. So we can automate the gains as well. Just get more weirdness to happen. Maybe we'll duplicate that. And then yeah, cool. That way we get heaps of movement. Let's freeze it. Yeah, it's a good point. It's good. Flatten it. All right, so now we got heaps of stuff. Take a copy for the sample library. Just copy that. Cool. It might be fun to just chuck filters on this, but then we'll lose options for when we want to actually use it. Let's just LFO some notches, see what happens. Yeah. Oh, that needs to be way faster. Cool, we'll put heaps of them on, doing different things each. Cool, so let's trash this back up. Actually, we've probably lost a fair bit of volume. Before we trash it, let's limit it and push it. Cool. Close that. Multiband again, and I'm just going to pick different. Gentle push for the sub, maybe. Oh, I used the wrong trash. Hang on. Let's use the one that lets us play and pause. Cool. Multiband, saturate, push pull then. Let's drop. Cool, and then maybe in here we'll go like heavy. Cool, top end. Too much, too much. I almost want to just low pass that top end and then bring it back with the distortion. Let's try it out. Yeah, it sounds a bit nicer. Okay, maybe we can not quite OTT it, but we can squish these mids. And we can bring them up a bit. I really like the convolution in Trash. Yeah, I like it from... hang on, let's get a fresh one. I like all the stuff that's built into it. So previously, I have definitely just grabbed random sounds and thrown them through here because... All right, you can load your own. Oh, I have never even done that. I've just clicked through here and picked random-ish stuff and... Yeah, and you just get like completely different textures out of all sorts of things. Oh, actually that gives me, like in terms of stereo, that's a really interesting way to do it. Let's nuke that one. But yeah, I really like them, but I have not used it for a while now. I tend to use the Max for Live convolution reverb. So that needs to be higher. So we want to bring up this range, like 400 to 2K. And there's some stuff here we want to control. So I'm just going to keep duplicating multiband dynamics. Yeah, that can come down a fair bit. Yeah, that's what I was hearing just then. Like on Discord, we've been talking about dynamics plugins. This is a great one where I would really want Pro MB because you can just reach in and grab bits of the spectrum. Like maybe I can just let Ozone do its best. Where's the learn button? All right, let's turn on all these bands and just see what Ozone does to them all. Right, what about you? So we bring the sub down a little. And then... I wonder if we turn off a couple of these LFOs, what happens? Okay, let's try. Yeah, I don't mind what the dynamics processing there has done, but it doesn't feel very scientific, just throwing different compressors at it until it sounds good, but whatever. Feels real lumpy up top. Ugh. I didn't realize I got so used to my presets that I'd made. Cool, and then use a utility to scrub the subs off the side that I just noticed. Bass mono. All right, let's freeze it and flatten it. Oh, we can do better than that. We should be able to really push that emitter then. Yeah, cool. Yeah, and I heard one of the nicest pads I've ever heard in my, well, atmospheres I've ever heard in my life. I copy you? Yeah, showing Explorer. During the week, and I still haven't worked out how it was made. I need to ask the person who sent it to me. Cool. Well, so that gives us a couple of movement ideas. Let's chuck it into a sampler and mess with it a little. So can we LFO the volume oscillator? Pretty sure that's what I want. Yeah, that's sounding messed up. I love it. So what that's doing is using FM on the sample again, which is nuts. Oh, so you can loop this volume envelope. Hang on, let's just do that. That way we've got a little more control on the one. Cool. What's the right way to grab some of this? We'll just resample from 6. I really want an LFO on the filter. And then resonance. Cool. That's heaps of stuff. I might save all of it. If anyone knows how to stop Windows from groupings, like adding these titles in a way which doesn't involve me accidentally wrecking my computer, I would appreciate the help, because far out. Comb val. Oh yeah, I called it reese here, but whatever. What were we doing to it then? FM OSC. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do some different stuff now, because that's that sound kind of rinsed. Although, okay, let's do one more thing to this. So now that we've got way too much stuff going on in here, let's just keep adding filters and plugins until something cool happens. Oh, you can't see my plugin list. Oh, filters. Let's chuck some filter freak on it, and we're just going to pick presets until cool stuff happens. That doesn't feel super cool. Effects. That feels cool. I installed the Melder stuff. They've got random buttons, my favorite. Yeah, if we keep doing that, we're going to wind up with some cool stuff. Maybe use a Runsita. Nah, too much. There's already heaps of distortion in that sound. I don't really want to distort it too much more. Oh, I haven't used the new Native Instruments stuff very much. All right, so it's sounding pretty watery. What else can we do to it? Like maybe some sort of compression. Oh, like Rough Rider. Cool, so we've got all sorts of nice stuff happening. Let's OTT it, see what pops out. Maybe a different bit, because I'm sick of hearing that bit. Yeah, it's a bit watery, but I reckon we're going to go with it. What does it look like in span? Again. Alright, and then if we base mono it, maybe after that. If we bring the width down overall. Cool. All right, let's freeze this. But you know, this is the joy of just shoving plugins on things until stuff pops out. We're going to wind up with a whole bunch of stuff that we can take edits from in future, which was the whole goal of this session really, was to build up a little library so that then when I'm working on a loop, I can just drop in samples and work with them instead of trying to build everything from scratch as I need it. And I think a lot of people are working like this now. Hey, look at the dynamics. It's crazy. It's all over the place. Sweet. Show and Explorer. Let's chuck it. Oh, so you guys can't see my sample library. Yeah, I just realized I've been like demonstrating stuff that you can't even see. All right, cool. Well, I need to work on that side of things. Reese 5 mini plugins. Okay, cool. Let's mess with it one last time because I've got an idea. So we've got to set the transposition down 5. Let's turn all these other channels off because we don't want them. And if I turn on my keyboard, and this is the joy of the new streaming setup, people, I can turn stuff on over here. Oh, well, not the Ultranova apparently. Oh, I just realized the desk is turned off. That doesn't matter. Yeah, so I can turn stuff on and off and it doesn't impact the stream. Hallelujah. I'd like to know. Oh, the light's not really shining at me. That's why my head's not brighter. Yeah, how good's that? I can turn stuff on. Even the Ultranova. And now I can play this bass patch, hopefully, when it finishes booting. Yeah, there we go. And then we can do some pitch modulation with it as well. So I think the only way to edit the pitch bend amount is to switch it to a sampler. Put it on 0 dB. Whereas it's in MIDI, isn't it? Pitch bend range. Right, let's make it 12, and then you can put it back to being a simpler. Feels a bit loud now. But then we can't edit the sample. Yeah, so I wanted to mess around with pitch bending this stuff. And just get some weird little growly things. But I do want to mess with the sample. So I guess we're going to do it in sampler. I think it'll be cool to just get some of that articulation going on. can do some sort of sine distortion on here. It'd be cool to have the mod wheel do stuff as well. So we can probably set the mod wheel to do like filter frequency by a little bit and maybe an LFO rate by a little bit. That's LFO 1. So let's put LFO 1 to the filter. Why is that switched off? Have key tracking, why not? So how fast is it playing? Oh, it would be cool to grab some of these little bits. I don't know if this has value, grabbing these bits, because they can have pretty unstable pitches, but then that always sounds good, doesn't it? So let's figure out a good way to grab it. I'm going to use M Recorder this time. It's going to need to save into a new folder. M Recorder, okay. 32-bit float. So M Recorder is like a tape recorder that you can chuck on a channel, which is handy for stuff like this. A pen number, sure. Don't need any post-processing. Cool, so that's now capturing. So now I can just mess around. I might have to turn this down a little. -6. Wow, that's still coming out pretty hot. Hey, Space Conster, how you doing, man? Hey, drop me an email. I want to send you some stuff. My email is all over the internet, but it's tmechmusic@gmail.com. But yeah, drop me an email, Space Conster, and I'll send you some stuff. Because I really appreciated the comment this morning. Yeah, well, not just because of that, just because. But anyway, I'll send you stuff. Oh, I wanted to make this a notch. Really feel like that's no worries, man. Oh no, target file name. Oh no. Okay, now it's recording. Jeez, we missed all of that great stuff. And now it's really recording. All right, cool. Oh, so can we make we can make this 24, right? And then we'll just get insane movement out of it. Oh, yeah. Really? Yeah, I think this guy's pretty low at the moment. I can make him louder. He was just piercing, I thought. I was going to go up and yeah, I don't know why the variability on this volume is crazy. Oh wow, we hit the end of the sample. Cool. Let's just pick some other bits and try and get something more intentional out of it. I'm going to reduce the amount of this. Oh, my voice louder or turn down the music. Sorry, I read that the other way around, and so I totally screwed it up. Yes, I can get them a bit closer. And I really want the filter frequency to move a bit more. Cool, I reckon we got lots of stuff there. All right, so let's go here, grab this guy. I'm going to chuck him in the sample library that you guys can't see, which I will need to sort out. And so that was cool. All right, that's heaps of samples for the day. So there's 6 different cuts of bits of samples. I don't even have any of my old drum loops. All right, so today I decided that I would prepare a bunch of sounds and we could do sound design on those, which we haven't done any of yet. Oh, and Amber sent me a sound. Where's that? I think it's safe to open this. I don't have my other windows. Anyway, samples and patches. Oh, geez, we're open all sorts of stuff now. Save file, cool. Oh, so that's still downloading. Oh, it's 57 meg. All right, well, I'm gonna have a short break. I will be back in 2 minutes when that has downloaded. And then we'll make bases out of a quartz singing crystal bowl. Yeah, but I'll be right back. Whoa. Alrighty. Yeah, it's a huge boy. I'm wearing shoes, but it's summer. We don't have to wear shoes. Down here in the Australia, yeah, kind of overheating a bit in my winter shoes. All right, let's not save that. Let's go to, oh, where'd that go? Go to downloads. Has it finished downloading? It has not finished downloading. What are we doing? Oh, did it fail? Retry. I hope it's not interrupting the stream, but you know, worse things have happened. So, like the time my sound card didn't work anymore. Ha! That was a fun stream. 4 minutes remaining. All right. Well, while that downloads, let's manipulate something else. Where's granulator 2? Did I just add it on top of that channel? That's not quite what I wanted. All right, so I've got some other samples. I really want to use this flute one. That. So let's mess with this. Ooh. Yeah. How are we going to capture this? Good. Scan. Man, this is cool because like it's making its own weird melody out of those flute trillings, like up a couple of octaves. But yeah, we're gonna get some nice weird distortion and stuff out of using a flute as a bass. I really want to hear like a notch, but I think it's after the distortion. Hang on, so let's... Yeah, so let's just keep smashing this until it... So what does that look like? There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's dope. All right, so let's record some of that because I don't think that we're going to get a better bass sample today. That's cool. Yeah, so let's mess with it more and just see what we get. I have less time. What else can we do? There's the whole like filter side of things. Oh man. Wow. Man, we got some cool noises out of that flute. That's awesome. All right, so I'm gonna flute granulator. I'm just gonna save that channel and I will strip it for parts off stream sometime. Let's see if that bell finished. The bell did finish. Where's downloads? Let's drop it here. Okay, so what does the bell sound like? I bet you it's like super crystally. Yeah. It's almost a sine wave, isn't it? It's got upper harmonics though. So I wonder, so it's always that. So let's notch that out a little, because that's probably the resonant frequency of the bowl. But I'm more interested in all this cool stuff up top. Okay, so let's duplicate that. Oop. And we'll freeze this one. I mean, making samples is heaps of fun, but it's like psychologically draining. Going deep into something and then coming back out and going deep into the next thing. It's pretty funny. All right, let's flatten that. Yeah, because we took out heaps of content. Louder. So we've got a few options. I want to pitch it down. Yeah, that's that's one too far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that one pitched like that, but we'll get the, just take the lows off it. And on this one, we'll pitch it back up an octave, so that we can take just the highs. Cool, and that way we can take just a little snippet of that because it's all pretty similar, and we'll resample it. It's got heaps of nice airiness to it, which we can blow out in a second. All right, that's heaps of nice stuff. Let's collapse all these channels that we don't need anymore. All right, so we've got this like bell. What is it? It's a bowl. So we got some options. Do we want to? What sort of bass do we want to make from this? Because we can go like the whole. Oh, let's do granulator. That was fun. Trash on afterwards and then see if we can get like weirdness to pop out. Oh, actually, okay, two ideas then. So we'll put trash on here. Wrong trash. Where's VST3 trash? It's weird. It's on a weird note, isn't it? It's almost like the harmonics didn't quite work out from pitching two bits together. Anyway, that'll make the distortion weird, so it's all good. Where is presets? Let's just pick a preset. Experiment. Aggressive. I feel like that's cool, but that's Yeah, it's pretty weird. It's got like so much detuning in there, it's hard to figure out what that's going to become. Like if we just... Like it could be really nice, like deep. Because it feels kind of like a chord even. We could trash it again. Oh, let's just use overdrive. Alright, so let's notch out some of this bell. Let's get back to green. Let's get rid of that little dude there. Utility, bass mono. Maybe an EQ again. All right, cool. Let's freeze that, or at least record it down. XL in from 15. Okay, so we've got like a nice little pattern here. Cool. All right, let's mute all of these. I can chuck it into a simpler and we'll mess with it a little bit. Try and get the pitch around about right. Oh, so it's not too far off. Where's tuning? I'm going to do it with an EQ because that... Oh, so there are two notes happening down there. I'm not a big fan of that, really. Oh, I saw a really good EQ, like a really strong EQ. What was that? Oh, Nova, I think, has a really steep high pass, which I just discovered. Let's try and like cut off one of those notes. so this bell, we need the Q to be high. Let's go down one more. Oh. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so we've wound up with an F, which is cool. Let's just keep distorting it and having fun with it. Auto filter. Oh, I've got some nice character distortions actually. Where are they? Plugins. What does Dirt do? Dirt's one of the new ones, I think. Cool, so then let's put a wobble on it. What tempo are we at? Let's go to 174. Side fold. Let's get this louder. Yeah, I saw it on a bathymetrics video, I think. And I was like, what? That looks really handy. 120 dB. Hang on, so we're at a weird tuning again. All right, cool. So let's grab a whole bunch of that. And then we're going to pitch it down and get it to sound coherent. All right, so what does that sound like if we just pitch it? Because I bet you it doesn't sound great. Yeah, so let's get rid of the filter movement, which I just added, unfortunately. And then I'll keep that off to the side. Don't need you, we do need this. I hope this sounds good when we pitch it around. Yeah, bathymetrics is awesome. problem that... So I'm just going to wind up turning this into a pretty boring oscillator, I think, but let's mess with it. Yeah, I really like Baphometrix's videos, and he puts into good words many of the things that I think. Rolls, transfers down 5. Yeah, I feel like all of this stuff isn't really working. The top end is just... Oh, I moved that, right. Just like this shelf. So if we overdrive that now... So I want to do two things. I want to like accentuate the sub, and then I want to like crush the top. I keep... Thanks. I'm not so sure about it myself, but I'm enjoying the process. Gotta make that louder. Gotta take off some... Yeah, that's kind of where I'm winding up as well. I was trying not to do that really, but maybe we can just OTT it. See what happens. No, because it sucks up the tops too much. Oh, which memberships? What do you mean? I feel like there's some interesting tone in there, but like, how will I get it to be what I want it to be? Oh, so I'm just hearing it as this like massive, yeah, okay. I think, yeah, now that we've got harmonics down here, like all of this is irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Yeah, I think I just want to reduce this a bit. Okay, cool. And then if we just saturate this, like hard clip it, and then bring the output down.
Default.
That's right. Okay. Hey, we're back. Sweet. Yeah, yeah, I think a lot of oh, I don't know. Like when I started trying to get like proper loudness out of my music, I needed to start using some really trashy production techniques. And I don't think anyone wants to tell you about this stuff. Everyone's all like cleanliness and you know, like magical plugins and whatever. But like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really buy into the magical plugins thing. I think just clipping the shit out of everything works fine. Like, I think this is going to be a pretty nice bass in the end. Let's put a pitch thing on it. And it's total trash. Like, what I've done to this is not right. It is not objectively right. It is wrong. It is a bad idea. But, like, sound design, all's fair. So I do think, like, I didn't mean to name names. I don't know where the audio dropped out. I didn't mean to name names on people that you weren't following anymore. I meant, yeah, what sort of memberships I wanted to check. But, yeah, it's like, I don't think people deliberately hide stuff from you. It's just think that people have different ways of doing stuff. Okay, I need to focus here. How do I get to the pitch envelope? And I think trash production is, and like not being scared of clipping things and not being like Baphomet, there's pitch envelope. Yeah, I think not being scared of clipping and like not being worried about distortion and stuff. Yeah, I get you. All right, so can we, I used to have a rack that I called Quad Notch. Let's rebuild it. Oh, hang on, unless I've got, did I drag it over? No. Oh, actually, we can just use frequency shifter to get what I want done. Yeah, so I don't think people are deliberately hiding stuff, but I think there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I don't necessarily want to talk about how I just clip the master, and like some people aren't ready to hear that stuff anyway. If you tell people the crazy stuff that you do, they might not be ready to pick it up anyway. That's why I like bathymetrics. It's like, here's what I do. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but when I need to get to this level of loudness, here's how I do it. It feels like that's off center. Oh, it's this guy, right? Yeah, I reckon I'll take a nice long chunk of that, and that might be that sample. So I think we did okay turning the Tibetan bowl into something cool. I don't know at the moment, to be honest, because I just installed. I am not, but I am running at 96k because I really like 96k. Yeah, like the person who I have watched produce the most on the internet is Mr. Bill by far. 2011, Amber. Yeah, and he's like, he does a lot of stuff by the, I mean, I don't want to talk about what he does, but what I learned from him really was yeah, like not worrying about all this. Yeah, totally. I reckon we might give it another round of like plugins and just like try to yeah, and I've like really enjoy watching Mr. Bill live streams and tutorials and stuff just because he is prepared to say I don't understand it and so I don't do it, or like I don't know how this works yet, or stuff like that. And that's really cool. Yeah, well, I was running 96 accidentally last week and doing the live stream from the machine, and it was all fine. And this is the new machine that I built, you know, in order to be able to do crazy amounts of processing. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I've just left it on 96 all week to see if it ever ran out of CPU, and it hasn't yet, which is cool. I haven't done much this week, but oh, let's do some like really stuff that I haven't done in a while. Yeah, totally. The one on Subbase was awesome. Yeah, and that one on Subbase has had me rethinking a few things about subs and harmonics and how I'm doing them. Like, I think that's letting you get more of the first harmonic in, which sounds pretty dope. On Windows. Yeah, I'm on Windows. Yeah. I feel like this is almost too spatial and kind of washing it out, which I don't like to do until I'm actually using it. Actually, we got my... Oh, we don't have them. Oh, did I not? How do I find a rack? In user library, presets, audio effects, audio effect rack, surely. Oh man, I don't even have... Oh. Alright, so let's use Serum Effects because it's fun. Oh, hang on, but then we need to trigger it, don't we? Alright, I'm just going to keep chucking filtering plugins on this until we get something cool again. Or maybe glitch stuff. Needs like Spec Ops. Live 11, haven't I started watching a bit of it. It doesn't seem like a huge update for how I work. Wow. Wow, that's cool. Spec Ops is awesome. I barely use this. I bought it with the intent to. Filters, right. Yeah, so I haven't really looked much at Live 11. Have you? Are there any stuff that stands out to you, like comping and stuff? I don't really record very much, like live stuff. I might get more into it, but oh, how many cores on this? Does it tell us in about? I think it's. I assume that it won't show me any product keys that it shouldn't, but 8 core, and so 16 with hyperthreading. I wanted to go the 2 sizes up, which is double that, so 16, but I don't know that I'll bother. Put the grain delay after. I really want to put a notch down low so you get like pulsing subs, or maybe I'll frequency split it. Yeah, so if we do something similar up top as well. Oh, 16 note correct, yeah. Cool, so if we OTT this now, this is getting out of control, but you know. Yeah. So we can take off a lot of that top because we don't need it. If we can push these out of phase a little bit and have less of that. Let's just put a sub under this and see if it sounds better with like a little sawtooth and a little LFO, and then just a clean F, because the spectral audio stuff, yes, 100%, that looks awesome. Let's limit these together. See what happens. Oh, hello. I don't even know what you are. Kind of cheating a bit because we took a synthesizer instead of just using the Yeah, I don't know. That is the color limiter. I guess it's just a preset for it. What is the color limiter? I've never seen it before. Show in Explorer. Actually, I can just leave that one. So this is bowl overcooked. All right, so let's put that up with these guys because I think that's the one that I want to go through. Put X's on the ones. Put X's on the ones I want to go through. All right, how are we doing for time? Oh, I haven't stood up and walked around. Yeah, I reckon that's good. I'm not so sure about how I'm going to use all these sounds, but I'll find out eventually. I will start dumping them over here. Show in Explorer. Yeah, but I reckon that'll be the end of the stream for the day. All overcooked. So, thanks for watching and hanging out while I work on some of my possibly overcooked crazy music. What does that actually sound like? Yeah, that's cool. I reckon we got what was that? That was the flute granular bass. I think that's pretty dope. Was this important? No. I think we got that. Cool. And then we did multiple passes of that bass thing of the bowl to try and get something to start with. That would make a nice... I'm going to keep that one as well. I reckon that's interesting. I probably will put it in the other column. Actually, I'll put it at top level and I'll add a new folder, Atmos, and I'll put it in the Atmos folder because I think that's bowl Atmos. I think that's where that will be interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize that there were all these other Max devices that I haven't really used very much. Like I haven't installed many packs. Oh, you guys can't see that. Yeah, I've only installed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs on this PC. Yeah, which is cool. It's nice having like this system a bit leaner than usual. Yeah. Oh wow, streaming PC is using 45% of CPU. I might need to optimize that a bit. Cool. All right, well, let's wrap it there. Thanks for hanging out, dudes. And yeah. Yeah, I'll probably see you same time next week. Like I said, I got 2 video ideas about stuff I want to make and talk about on camera. Whoop. So I'll probably do those today with any luck. I've been saying that all week, so who knows? But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time I'm on here. Otherwise, come hang out on Discord, Space Consta, send me an email, and the rest of you have a great day. Well, all of you have a great day. Cheers.